So with All-Star Weekend about to happen, we got a big update in NBA 2K23. Lil Wayne, Ruby Lil Wayne in my team, which was a very big surprise when it dropped on the internet. It was crazy because I saw it on Running 2K's Instagram page and I'm like, what, Runny? Lil Weezy? Okay. So on top of that, we got updates as well with NBA 2K23. So I wanted to go ahead and show you that. It's a semi-pro and it's a Ruby Wayne card and a triple threat game. So I wanted to go ahead and just go over that real quick. We got tons of sneakers in the game and I wanted to do is go ahead and let you guys know that the All-Star content is in game. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start out with the sneakers. So we're gonna go to the shoe creator and we're gonna look at all the brand new sneakers added to NBA 2K23. So let's go ahead and get here. The first sneaker we're gonna look at is in the Nike column, which is gonna be the Airship. So we're gonna go here and look at it. It does not have any colors or anything on it because you gotta sculpt it and create it, but this is the Airship right here. Kind of gives me like Jordan Air Force One mix vibes, but this is a new sneaker. They didn't say anything in the patch notes about this, but for new gen it's in. Current gen is not in yet. Check this out though, man. I think this is mad crazy. These look okay. They don't look like super fire, but they do look good. You probably can edit your shoes up and throw them on your player and make them look good, however you want to go about it. You know what I'm talking about? So that's the Nike Airship. That's the first sneaker. The second shoe we about to look at is the Nike Cosmic Unity 2. That sneaker is in the game. It was a secret update. 2K just dropping sneakers in the game and not telling us nothing about it. And this is the new gen version. So with the new gen version, you get the Nike Cosmic Unity 2. Not a bad looking sneaker. It is in the game. I wanted to show it to you, man. We had a slew of stuff just to drop into the game yesterday. We were having multiple server updates that were dropping things in after that patch. So I wanted to go ahead and just go over this and show you guys a sneaker. We'll actually look at it on a player too as well and some B-roll, but let's go to the next sneaker. I mean, both gens got this sneaker, and it's that Nike Ja Morant 1. They snuck the Ja Morant in the game, bro. Like, 2K. Sneaking shoes in the game and not telling us, bro. But no, we got the Nike Ja Morant in the game right here, as you know. It was pretty quick because normally when they get a new sneaker, it doesn't really come out as fast. But this bad boy right here just dropped right into the game. You got the 12 on the back. The sculpt looks pretty good. All you got to do is, like I say, add your Joan to it. And they do have the actual main colorway in the game, too. So you can go with two colorways in the Ja and just add that to Ja Morant or whoever you want to add it to. That whereas the Nike. But the Nike Ja Morant is in the game. Wanted to put that out there for you guys so you can know that. Let's go to the next shoe that was added secretly by 2K. Another sneaker that was added to the game was a LeBron James 19 low. The Nike LeBron 19 low was added to the game. I don't know what's going on with 2K. They're just adding shoes and dropping sneakers in the game. All-Star time, yeah, it's pretty lit because clearly this is what we're getting right here, guys. Check it out, though. We do have the Nike LeBron 19 low, and I will be throwing these on Brun doing different situations in the game when I'm playing. And yeah, this is just crazy. Like player likeness updates and attention to detail updates when it comes to like the threads and the sneakers. Gonna be crazy. I mean, they're just dropping shoes in the game. So this shoe is in the game. Wanted to let you know that. Let's go to the next sneaker though. Okay, so we're in the Under Armour section and we got another sneaker added. Now we have the UA Spun 5, which is a sneaker that was added via server update via patch 5. Check it out, bro. It's in the game. I mean, they're just really sneaking stuff into the game. I had put a tweet out yesterday because I want you guys to actually follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. I'll be putting this stuff out. I'll be having discussions and showing stuff before I actually make my videos. So make sure you follow me on Twitter at TicoisTocory. But here is the Under Armour UA Spun 5. It is in the game. It was secretly just added undercover by 2K, and yeah, so let's go to the next sneaker though. Now here's a sneaker that's pretty controversial for new gen and old gen. New gen, the UA Breakthrough 3 is literally selectable and you can edit it and you can actually put it on your players. Now this is a WNBA sneaker, so if I were you guys, this is where this is supposed to be. I do have the athletes from kickstats.com where this shoe belongs for all the WNBA players, and for each shoe I will have athletes that are assigned to it in the comment section below on the list or in the description, so you can see where these shoes belong and what athletes wear them and where they're assigned to. But this is the Under Armour UA Breakthrough 3. And I'm telling you right here, guys, this was not showing up in the old gen version, which is the PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC version of NBA 2K23, but it does show up in the new gen version. So when we get the brand new patch for the old gen, that these will pretty much show up, or maybe a server update, because literally they've been fixing things via server update and it's been mad weird, but they have been fixing things and it is crazy. So the UA Breakthrough 3 is in. Let's get to the next sneaker there. Now this was a shocker, the Puma Balmain sneaker out of nowhere in 2K, new gen only, guys. So let's go ahead and click the Puma Balmain, check out the front. It's got the Balmain like logo on the tongue. It's crazy, and it has colorways too as well within the shoe creator. It's just off the chain, bruh. The black, the gray, the red with the white. This is something that I didn't even see coming. This crossover, or whatever you want to call it, is sick. It's a sick shoe, and I can't believe that it came out of nowhere. Like, I'm literally gonna be assigning this attention to detail to players. Like, this is gonna be mad crazy, bro. I started on attention to detail yesterday too, from scratch on a trade deadline roster, so that's gonna be a little minute for it come out. If you're a channel member, I'll go ahead and drop a trade deadline all-star attention to detail roster for you guys. I'll put that information up when I get done with the first few teams, and then I'll just keep going with it daily. So this is the Puma Balmain in the game out of nowhere. 2K. Let's get to the next sneaker though. The second shoe that was added via server update was the Puma Court Rider Chaos, and 2K did it again. Just dropped another sneaker in the game without telling us, which they are really good. They're really known for doing that, but shout out to 2K for that, because that's just more we can work with. That's just more customization. That's more options for us to actually have in the game for our my player, or if we even create a player outside of my career and we just do it in my GM. We have the Puma Court Rider Chaos. If we want to assign these to a player that's really want them in real life for attention to detail and the real threads, we in. Another sneaker is the Puma Stewie 1. We have the Puma Stewie 1 that shows up in the new gen version, but the Puma Stewie 1 is here. I know that, you know who wears this? Breanna Stewart wears this shoe. I think it's her sneaker. And I know some other NBA players wear it too, but I did actually assign this shoe to the attention to detail update on my previous one, but this shoe is in the game for new gen. All right, so then we get the New Balance sneaker drop that 2K did not tell us about. Clearly, we got the New Balance BB 550s in the game yesterday via the server update after the patch drop yesterday. As you can see, New Balance BB 550s, they dropped into the game. I mean, these are more casual, kind of like Air Force One kind of swag, you know what I'm saying? But they do look good. And the fun thing about these, I like just throwing them on like different random players and hooping in them and just going into like the shoot around to see exactly what they look like. Now, one thing I did want to talk about is the shoot around, how you can go into 2KU, you cannot even load your custom roster. So I'm gonna see if 2K can literally add that back to the game. It wasn't officially added to the game, but I do miss that option where I can go in and show you guys how this stuff looks and how it actually crosses over in the gameplay. I don't have an idea how to do it other than go to the scrimmage and then have like all these people on the court where it's like taking the emphasis off that one player that I did update or you just want to look at. But here is the New Balance BB 550, and I feel like you guys need to go into this new gen version of 2K and look at these sneakers, bro, because this stuff is much needed to see. Let's get to the next sneaker that was added. Hey, we got that Kawhi Leonard brand new sneaker in the game, bro. The New Balance Kawhi 3. Now, this New Balance Kawhi 3 is in the old gen, aka current gen, and new gen. So we're gonna go ahead and click in it. And as you can see, the colorway is already equipped when it comes to the shoe creator option. The sneaker's in the game. I mean, it's here. It looks great. Looks good. 2K took their time and didn't update nothing for a while. And I guess they were just compiling updates and compiling data and everything just to get this stuff out to us by All-Star, because it's crazy how they put so much in the game out of nowhere. Some people will be super excited about this, some people won't, but I'm always excited about getting more customization options and things to put on players and just have in the game. Yeah, this looks good though. This is in the game. This is on old gen and new gen. And let's go ahead and get to the next sneaker that they added. Now we got the New Balance Fresh Foam BB. This is a sneaker that Zach LaVine wears. So we're gonna go ahead and go into it and look at it. This is another sneaker that was added brand new to 2K a few days ago before the patch. This is already there the day before the patch via a server update. So yeah, check it out, bro. Like, not a bad looking sneaker. It's an old gen too. I wanna go ahead and make that clean and clear to you guys that this is an old current gen. And yeah, you'll be able to see this one too. You'll be able to assign it and equip it to players. So you should be fine and good to go. But the New Balance Fresh Foam BBs are in the game. Let's get to the next sneaker that was added. Now we're into the Anta shoe brand and the sneaker shoe creator. As you can see, the Anta Badeo is in the game out of nowhere yesterday via server update. Patch 5 is in the game. It's new. What I still have to do though with these sneakers is go into Kickstats and see exactly who wears the shoe. So when I make my next sneaker video and can showcase the shoe on the players, you guys can see those updates. You'll see them on the correct players, which I think is awesome. But this is a fire sneaker too, bro. Like, just to have options. I think the biggest thing with gaming right now, it's just great to have options. You know, shout out to 2K for giving us mega options and mad options to, you know, equip our players with, you know, the stuff that we need to actually have on our player. That's the real. You know, I love authenticity and attention to detail. That's just your boy. Anywho, let's get to the next sneaker. Another shoe that we do have in the game is the Anta Shockwave 4. Now, this was maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago that this was added, but it's showing up in the new gen version. So I wanted to go ahead and show you that it's here. I do have certain people wearing it, like Alex Caruso, Terrence, man, these guys actually rock this shoe. It's on Kickstats is where I get my info. This is in the game. I'm still going on. I mean, we're still looking at sneakers. Like, I haven't got the courts, I haven't got the All-Star stuff, I haven't got the Lil Wayne, nothing. I haven't got to none of that. We're still looking at shoes. The Anta Swag 3 is another sneaker in the Anta shoe brand section in the shoe creator that we have. Boom. These are not my favorite sneakers, but they're here. If you like them, and if this is your favorite sneaker, you can literally equip this to your player or whatever, do your thing. Yeah, the more the merrier, right? Let's get to the next sneaker. The Anta UFO 4s are in the game. I don't even know who were these, but we did get them yesterday in another update. These have a colorway on them. These literally have colors on them in the shoe creator. This is epic how 2K is just going nuts. They're going stupid bananas and they're just adding shoes. And hey, this is my favorite thing, is to actually update you guys over the latest and greatest 2K updates to give you the most accurate, the Anta UFO 4s here. Let's go to the next shoe. It's another shoe. The Anta Z Up is here in 2K via patch 5, another server update, and we just getting shoes, bro. Like, this is crazy. And these are most of the new shoes. This ain't even the shoes that I would normally go over and that were missed. Like, anyway, we just got a lot of shoes in the game. And these are in the game right here too, the Anta Z Up. So that's more stuff. Like, this is probably gonna be one of 2K's best years when it comes to updates. And I just need to ramp up on the content. My computer was out. Player likeness updates were added to NBA 2K23 New Gen, and we have Paolo Banchero. Okay, so the patch notes say, addressed an issue that would cause an outdated hairstyle to appear when editing a player in the create roster menu. So basically what I wanted to do is talk about that issue, because when you go into the game, you don't have the newest version of the player in New Gen. You go to a player likeness update. For say, Paolo Banchero has a different hairstyle, so you see the fro, but literally this is not the one he's wearing. He's wearing braids with like a headband, but you have to go into accessories and you can change it. So with this whole Paolo Banchero situation, but he has a player likeness update and a general update. So basically what I think it is that the clipping that was happening with that headband is not happening anymore. And as far as the hairstyles, flipping back to old hairstyles or like beard styles, that's fixed. So it doesn't do that anymore. That's what they say in the patch notes. So yeah, I wanted to go there and show you that. And another way we can look at it up too is up close. So what I'll do is I'll go to the Siggies and then get that close up. But here we go. And as you can see, it's not clipping through the head. Now, when this first was added to the game this year, the furry band was pretty much clipping through his head and it was kind of looking funny. But 2K went in and got a workaround and they fixed it and they patched it in and they updated it. So we got Paolo Banchero updated in NBA 2K23 for New Gen. So we're good to go. Then we have Brandon Ingram updated for the Pelicans. Now, he had a dynamic hair update in the game. So you basically go to accessories and go there and look at that and see how that was addressed. As you can see, the hair moves. So if I go here, the hair is moving, the afro is moving. If you spin it in circles, you can just kind of see it. Now we're in the Siggy options. And basically what we'll do is just go back and forth. As you can see, the hair is moving to prove that there was a dynamic hair update with Brandon Ingram in NBA 2K23 New Gen. So we are good to go. 9 times out of 10, I think these will come to current gen. They'll just be coming at a later date because the new gen is like first priority and then current gen is like second priority. But I believe they'll all get updated. So BI was updated, dynamic hair update. Let's go to the next player. So the next player we're going to look at today that was updated in the patch 5 update for player likeness updates is Kai Jones. Kai Jones actually had a dynamic hair update as well as the side of BI Brandon Ingram. So basically what we're going to do is go to the accessories tab. Now it's just showing the old model. I don't know why they don't put it on the newest model, but I would like it to be the newer model due to us playing online and playing against these models in my career or, you know, in our modes. But that's why we have our options in our roster. So anyway, with that being said, check out Kai Jones. His hair is moving as I spin him in circles. And that was done. And as we go down to the Siggy option, we'll be able to see how that works. So check it out right here. It's moving. Kai Jones updated. We do have some actual legend players that were updated, like Craig Elo. Oh, you know what? We have more guys. And we have a Colin Gillespie update, which we have a general likeness update to him. And his face, his sculpture, everything looks to be a lot nicer, clean and touched up versus what it looked before. So if we do go down to signatures, and as you can see, his face is much cleaner. Let's go to the next player. And we have a Lakers player likeness update sighting by the name of Malik Beasley that was added via trade deadline. The general likeness update as far as the sculpt fix, the cleanups, man. You know, when we go to Siggy's, we get to look, and as you can see, this face is much cleaner. It's much clearer. Beard, everything is on point. Sculpt looks good. Go here, go to the side. You can see the profile. Looks much better than it normally would look. Yeah, this is pretty freaking fire. Oh man, the eyes too. The eyes on point. Like as far as the eye color, the iris, all that, man, that's that. All right, let's go to the next player. Then we got the general likeness update and likeness update to Josh Hart in NBA 2K23 new gen. As you can see, we go to accessories. Let's go ahead and go to the hairstyles and just look at the hairstyle, bro. Like that's mad crazy. Headband, furry band, regular band, and then you have the braids, have the options. I mean, the face is always like clean, but I took the band off just to get the face up in Siggy's with the close up. And this is Josh Hart updated with the stubble. And it always had a look like this, but general likeness updates, man, they really vary. So there you go, cleaner sculpture, cleaner look, fixed up. Let's get to the next player. And last but not least, Saddiq Bey with the general likeness update that was added to 2K23 via patch 5.0. And you know, sometimes these things don't go on the patch notes because they don't want to spotlight like small changes. It just wouldn't make sense to put that on patch notes, I think. Well, I don't think it would. I think it would make sense to put it on patch notes, but I don't think that they just care. To people who actually do this, they actually know what was changed. And if you go to Siggy's, you'll go up close. You can just see like touch-ups and fixes. And I do like when they do that, bro. Like I do like when they actually go attention to detail and fix every little thing. Look at the mustache, the beard, the tattoos. Like they just doing a phenomenal job with this, man, and it just gets better and better every time I see it. And yeah, 2K is really evolving when it comes to player likeness updates. And it's like when you have new gen, you're like, okay, how can 2K evolve even more and get better? But it's one of those situations where they just can do it. They have a great art team over there with the dev team, and they're just doing an amazing job with it. So Saddiq Bey was updated, and now we're gonna go into the next slate of updates, and we just gonna do it all in one big video, and then I'll come back with videos and break them all down separately. Now we have the All-Star Weekend update. So courts were added to there. We have the 2023 court in Utah. As you can see, Team LeBron, Team Giannis. If you look at this version of LeBron and the new gen version, it is clearly working. The socks and everything is clearly right. Let's look at these. Now you do see Team LeBron, Team Giannis. We do have World and we have the USA. The jerseys are here for the World and they are here for the USA. There they go. Y'all got time. It's been a minute since I dropped a banger, right? So let's get it. Here's the court, and I actually got it going. That's the wrong version of Kyrie Irving, but hey, it is what it is. They got Curry updated with the arm sleeve. They got Ja coming in with the brand new Ja's on, fam. Yeah, why they take him out so fast, bro? Dang, Curry was in for 2 seconds. That's insane. But yeah, the courts are here. So if you look at the All-Star Utah, it's all here. As you can see, Jay Tatum. Dang, them tattoos look good. They pop. That's crazy. Jason Tatum tats crazy. Ja Morant, Luka, Whack Body, the Joker, as what Kendrick Perkins would say, Whack Body is in the game. Big Bron. It looks good. It looks good. Jerseys look good and play great in the gameplay portion of the game for both teams. This looks great. All-Stars there. There we go. The same place, but literally just a Rising Stars game where you get the Rising Stars players. The jerseys look amazing. Look at Ivy, bro. This is pretty good. This is pretty wonderful. Josh Giddey, Banchero. And then Banchero's hair is correct, like off default, right? So this is weird. I'm gonna have to just do some research and go over and look at these player models and see how they actually are playing in the default version of 2K, because Banchero's hair is right. Yeah, this is good. This looks great. So All-Stars there. This is the last part of the update for the patch. Now they did have some gameplay stuff, and I'll just make that in a separate video because I don't want this one to be too long. Let's go ahead and look at the courts. So we had the Washington Wizards City Court. It had the 6 added. We need that option 2K where we can actually load our custom rosters and custom players into the U shoot around. So, cause it's in the old one, like it's in current gen. We need it in this gen because it's just much needed for people like me and creators around the community. So I just want to put that out there. But we need that so much. So could you please give it to us? So let's go ahead and go to the Wizards. I'm gonna start at the Wizards. It says the City Court. All right, so here's our City Court update, and basically what they did is added the Bill Russell 6 logo in the middle of where the sidelines are and the tables. So yeah, they're right here. It's updated. Yeah, it's here. So let's go to the next court. And the patch notes also say that the Houston Rockets got an update for the city court. So I see a 6 right here. I do see it there. I do see how the font and everything is actually popping when it says Houston. That font is popping, the colors are popping. The hardwood looks much better too than what it did before, because that hardwood was looking crazy. I do see the stripes. They're not straight. So I don't know if that's how it really is in real life on this side, but if you go on the right side, the stripes look to be straight. So you know me, I look at everything. I'll just deep dive into everything. With the stripes do look straight right here, but if you go across, okay, but if you go across, you see the stripes to be off. They're kind of like not straight. It's like kind of cut. But this first stripe is perfect. Yeah. So let's go to the next court. And then we have the Toronto Raptors city floor, which had got an update. They said that everything was fixed and updated on this. The 6 is there, of course. The hardwood looks good. I mean, if it was just touch-ups and things moved and things like adjusted, then yeah, I mean, this looks clean. Like, it looks much cleaner than normal. You know what I mean? Like, the colors actually pop a little different too. I don't know if it's just my monitors, but the colors pop different too. It looks like a blue other than a black, and maybe it's just the way I got my TVs or my monitors calibrated, but that logo in the middle looks blue. So this looks pretty good too as well. It was updated via the patch. So let's go to the next court. The patch note says that the Warriors got a classic court update. So the blues really do pop more as far as like the outline of the blues in this basketball in the middle. You see it, like it's just much brighter. It actually stands out more with the yellows, like the blends are good. This does look updated. The hardwood looks amazing. It looks like it fits correctly. Yeah, it's looking great. I have nothing else. I have no complaints, fam. Like, this is good stuff. Let's go to the next court. Now we have a Detroit Pistons update via the patch notes. They say that the classic court was fixed, adjusted. Like, I literally don't know. It just looks clean. Like, most of the updates that I see right here from the patch notes makes the court look much cleaner. The logos look much better. This is just a better looking experience when you're playing the game visually. You know what I'm saying? It gives you that attention to detail realism for NBA 2K23. So yeah, this is a very long video, but I needed to go over it. I needed to do this because I haven't done this in a while, and I mean, my computer was just out. So yeah. And the Utah Jazz is here. Check out the court. Looks really clean. I think the hardwood, like the wood and the actual, like the floor, the different colors, because they're like not as blown out as it was before. Everything looks to be visually pleasing when it comes to that wood. That wood really makes a difference. Like, if you get the wood right with the logos and like everything, then you're gonna be good to go. This game is great. So yeah, as far as the shooting changes, I heard there were shooting changes for releases and builds. Oh my God, I haven't even got to that part yet of the game, but if you wanna, keep up with the latest and greatest updates, man, let's go ahead and get the channel up, bro. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.